More and more militant fighters are defecting under a special program launched by Ukraine's security service several months ago. Under the scheme, those surrendering are carefully questioned to ensure no crimes were committed before the war. With these answers and existing intelligence, officials then make a judgment call. One official told us the pain of leaving loved ones in government-held areas led to some militants abandoning their positions. He argued more fighters want to, but unfortunately don't have the necessary means.
I would separate those who want to leave from those who actually have returned, but the tendency is that both groups are increasing in numbers.
We're now waiting for a man who served with the Russian-backed militants to cross over at this Ukrainian checkpoint. His father is waiting to see him. He tells us that his son Alexander used to attend pro-Russian rallies in Kramatorsk when the conflict in Ukraine was in its early stages. He was arrested by Ukraine's security services but was later exchanged for Ukrainian soldiers in a prisoner swap with the militants.
He was arrested for separatism. There was a photograph of him in a rally on a square. Everyone was attending them.
Alexander is met by his father and Ukrainian security service officers. His face has been blurred for his safety.
I want to see my family, my parents. They are old. I want to see my grandchildren. This is why I returned.
Alexander's fate is still undecided. On government-controlled territory, he will be taken to court. Officers tell us that they have direct information about Alexander's service in the militant ranks, although they don't specify what he was involved in.
He was on duty at checkpoints for some time, for several months, and those who served along him had firearms.
Alexander refutes this, saying that in Donetsk he only washed cars. Showing us a small plastic bag of his belongings, he tells us that he wasn't paid anything and lived on money sent by his parents. When we ask him why he remained working for the militants for months, Alexander can't seem to find the answer and only shrugs his shoulders.